I'm Jane Pauley. Please join us when our trumpet sounds again next Sunday morning.
I'm Margaret Brennan in Washington, and this week on Face the Nation, we traveled to the U.S.-Mexico border for a first-hand look at what a growing number of Americans are calling a crisis. Plus, an in-depth conversation with the new Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. It's all just ahead on Face the Nation. Good morning and welcome to Face the Nation. Yesterday marked the third anniversary of the January 6th attack on the Capitol. And our CBS News polling shows that many Americans in each party are uneasy about the prospects of a peaceful transfer of power in future elections, with half the country expecting there will be violence from the side that loses. Our polling also shows that 3 in 4 Americans see the situation at the U.S.-Mexico border as either a crisis or a very serious situation. That 45% is a notable increase. Both of those issues, democracy and immigration, are dominating the campaign trail as we head into the last week before the first votes in the 2024 election are taken in Iowa. But first, we traveled to Eagle Pass, Texas last week and caught up with House Speaker Mike Johnson, who led a delegation of 64 Republican members of Congress to the Texas-Mexico border on a fact-finding tour.
We have a humanitarian catastrophe here, and of course, huge national security concerns. What we saw is, in some ways, difficult to describe, just the magnitude of the chaos here, the number of lives that are adversely affected, the minor children that are being trafficked into the country, and the fentanyl overdoses and poisoning that has been a scourge on the country. These are transnational, dangerous criminal organizations. And the maddening thing about it is that the White House is allowing all this. These are policy choices that created this chaos. And it is thus policy choices that could change it. And
Which
that's what we're
policy
trying
choices do you think need to be changed?
On his first day in office, President Biden came in and issued executive orders that began this chaos. Remain in Mexico is one of them. The catch and release program has created part of this problem. You could end catch and release.
But you need the logistical and financial support to be able to do that. Congress has the purse strings to give them the money to do that.
That's true, but I'll quote to you the deputy chief of the U.S. Border Patrol. He said, "It is as if we're trying to administer an open fire hydrant." He said, "I don't need more buckets. I need the flow to be turned off." And the way you do that is with policy changes. We're just asking the White House to apply common sense, and they seem to be completely uninterested in doing so.
So we toured the Firefly facility, that tented facility. You all went on the same tour. And what we were told is there is a need for consequences, Border Patrol officials say. But they also need the money. They need the resources to be able to process. They said they didn't have enough men. They didn't have enough logistical support to even deport people when they wanted to do that. So Can you look them in the eye when you talk to them and say, I'm going to get you the money that you need? Because that is part of the challenge.
We did look them in the eye. Many of these, I mean, from the top officials to the rank and file, and they all say the same thing. Please stop the flow.
Are you saying you wouldn't authorize new funding to help out those agents with what they say they need unless it is matched with these bigger policy changes?
Right. I think anyone with common sense would tell you that you cannot throw more money at a bad system. We don't want to empower more of this. The White House, the administration,